There's a quiet ache, a subtle exhaustion that settles deep within. It's the silent burden of days lived on repeat, eyes fixed on a screen, but seeing nothing of substance. A profound weariness that isn't just physical, but a fatigue of the soul. A gentle sigh escapes, a breath weighted with unspoken thoughts and suppressed feelings. It's a moment of vulnerability, a tiny tremor in the facade we meticulously maintain for the world. We can be surrounded by 1,000 faces, a sea of bustling lives, yet feel an acute, isolating loneliness. It's the peculiar ache of being unseen, unheard, truly disconnected in a world overflowing with interaction. We catch our reflection in the glass, a stranger looking back, a distant gaze, a quiet question. Is this truly me? Or have I become a collection of expectations, an echo of what others wish me to be? The empty coffee cup, a testament to another day pushing through, powered by caffeine and sheer will. Our hands, tired, tell a story of effort, but perhaps not of joy or fulfillment. We stare out windows, watching the world move on. A silent, longing painting our expression. A deep sense of being stuck, yearning for a life that feels more alive, more true to the whisper of our own heart. From childhood, we learn to listen, to absorb the directives of a world that thinks it knows best. We nod reluctantly, a silent bargain struck between our inner voice and external demands. It's a subtle surrender, a slow erosion of personal truth. The uninspired office worker, a symbol of countless hours spent chasing someone else's dream. We trade our most precious resource, time, for a sense of security that often feels hollow, leaving our true potential dormant. Hours are lost scrolling, watching curated lives, feeling a familiar pang of sadness. The digital world becomes a mirror reflecting not our authentic self, but the endless cycle of comparison and manufactured envy. At family dinners, we put on the expected smile, a performance for the comfort of others. It's a tiny betrayal of self, played out over familiar meals, where true feelings are left at the door. The stack of bills on the table, a tangible representation of responsibilities that bind us. We feel the invisible chains, the weight of a life built not on choice, but on endless obligation. In formal settings, we feel out of place, our meticulously chosen attire a costume rather than an extension of who we are. We long for a space where we can simply be without the need for pretense or performance. A reluctant agreement, a nod that signals compromise, not genuine consent. We concede not out of conviction, but from a quiet exhaustion of fighting for a truth others may not understand or accept. Every morning, we look in the mirror, rehearsing a brave face, a subtle adjustment, a forced smile, preparing for the daily act of presenting a self that feels acceptable, even if it's not entirely our own. At work, enthusiasm can be feigned, a necessary charade to navigate the professional landscape. The smile is polite, the nods are agreeable, but beneath the surface, a quiet apathy often resides. Then the forced smile fades, revealing the weariness it barely concealed. In unguarded moments, the true emotional landscape of our inner world comes into view, often heavy with unspoken burdens. We fake laughter, joining in chorus with a crowd, the sound hollow in our ears. This act of superficial joy leaves us feeling more alone, more alienated from the genuine emotions we truly crave. Even our messages become insincere, typed words that offer shallow reassurances instead of honest connection. The digital facade can be the most insidious mask of all, creating distance even as it feigns closeness. And then, the sweet relief after a social event, when the mask can finally come off. The quiet exhale, the shedding of performance, allows a fleeting moment of pure, unadulterated self-acknowledgement. We look at our reflection, and for a moment, it feels unfamiliar. A deep thought stirs, questioning who we are beneath the layers, searching for the person we've inadvertently lost along the way. We clutch luxury items, symbols of success, yet feel an undeniable emptiness. These external markers, once coveted, now offer little comfort against the growing void within. A lonely figure in a grand, luxurious home. The space feels vast, echoing the internal isolation, proving that material abundance rarely fills the deepest human need for connection and purpose. Exhausted and unfulfilled, we work late into the night, sacrificing sleep and soul for a path that no longer resonates. The energy drains, but the purpose remains elusive, feeding the quiet ache. Dust gathers on forgotten hobbies, cherished books left unread. These remnants of old passions lie waiting, symbols of the parts of ourselves we've neglected, the true joys we've set aside for what must be done. Driving a luxury car, the man seems detached, lost in thought. Even the pinnacle of conventional success can become a gilded cage, isolating us further from genuine experience and heartfelt presence. We stare at trophies, accolades of achievement, yet feel no joy. The victory rings hollow, a testament to a pursuit that, in the end, didn't belong to us, leaving a bittersweet taste of what could have been. Then, a moment arrives in a bustling cafe where we are utterly lost in thought. The external world fades, and an internal conversation begins. The quiet stirrings of discontent becoming too loud to ignore. We watch the rain, each drop a silent question, mirroring the introspection within. The outside world weeps with us, a gentle invitation to release the pent-up emotions we've carried for so long. Even with loved ones nearby, we sense a growing distance, a quiet longing for deeper connection that feels out of reach. It's a painful realization that our masks don't just hide us from strangers, but from those closest to us too. An empty park bench amidst autumn leaves becomes a poignant scene of solitude. It invites us to sit, to reflect on the paths taken, the seasons changed, and the silent chapters of a life still waiting to be truly lived. A silent tear falls, a profound release of the hidden sadness that has lingered. It's a moment of truth, an acknowledgement of the pain, a necessary step towards healing and reclaiming our emotional landscape. A lonely walk on the beach at dusk, the vast horizon mirroring the expanse of our introspection. Here, amidst the gentle rhythm of the waves, the true self begins to stir, questioning the narrative that has confined it. Lying in a dark room, staring at the ceiling, thoughts race and settle. This solitude, once a burden, becomes a crucible for self-inquiry, transforming the ache into a quiet, unwavering resolve. And then, a moment of clarity. Our eyes widen, recognizing a truth we've long suppressed. It's a dawning, a quiet revolution, sparked by the courage to truly see ourselves. We pause, deep in thought, processing the weight of this new understanding. The silence is no longer empty, but rich with the echoes of newfound wisdom, solidifying a path forward. In nature's embrace we find quiet reflection, a deep peace settling in. The rustling leaves and flowing water become a symphony of acceptance, guiding us back to our true, tranquil core. We begin journaling, reflective writing becoming a sacred act. Each word etched onto the page helps us to articulate our inner truth, mapping the landscape of our evolving self. A wistful smile plays on our lips as we recall the uninhibited joy of a child playing freely. It's a reconnection to the purest part of ourselves, reminding us of the lightness we once knew and can reclaim. An old passion, long dormant, sparks and resurfaces. It's a thrilling reminder of who we are, a reawakening of joy that ignites a forgotten corner of our soul, breathing new life into our purpose. Yet, even with newfound clarity, nervous pacing can return in a quiet room. The journey is not linear. Doubts linger, testing the strength of our emerging resolve, urging us to question deeply. A furrowed brow speaks of internal conflict, a wrestling match between the comfort of the familiar and the terrifying promise of the authentic. It is the necessary struggle before true transformation. We visualize the fear of judgment, the shadowy figures of disapproval. This confrontation is crucial, as we acknowledge and then release the imagined chains that once kept us from our true expression. Anxious hands gripping, a physical manifestation of the internal tension. This visceral struggle reminds us that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to feel it and move forward anyway. We face the shadows, symbolizing hidden fears, the parts of ourselves we've suppressed. Shining a gentle light on these inner landscapes is the first step towards true integration and freedom. A hesitating phone call, filled with anxiety, becomes a crucible for courage. It's in these small, deliberate acts of challenging our comfort zone that we build the muscle of authenticity, reclaiming our voice. Then, a deep breath, calming the anxiety, centering the soul. This mindful act is a profound assertion of self, a quiet promise to listen to our inner wisdom above the noise of external expectation. With intense self-reflection in the mirror, we finally see ourselves truly. The gaze is honest, accepting, a deep communion with the unique soul that has always resided within, waiting to be acknowledged. We begin writing down our personal values, not inherited ones, but those discovered in the crucible of our own experience. This becomes our compass, our unwavering guide to a life lived on our terms. Quiet contemplation of past choices, not with regret, but with understanding and forgiveness. Every step, every detour, has led us to this profound moment of self-discovery, shaping the wisdom we now hold. A hand touches the chest, connecting with that deep inner feeling, the true north of our being. It's a physical act of grounding, a gentle reassurance that our own heart holds the most profound truths. We sort through possessions, deciding what truly holds meaning, letting go of the rest. This mindful decluttering extends beyond the physical, creating space for our authentic self to flourish, unburdened. A calm resolve settles on our face. It is the look of someone who has chosen themselves, not aggressively, but with a quiet, unshakable certainty. This is the face of true inner freedom. Every day now, a deliberate choice for self. These are not grand gestures, but small, consistent acts of honoring our truth, one decision at a time, steering our life back to its rightful course. We learn the quiet strength of saying no without guilt or explanation. It's a powerful boundary, a clear assertion of self-respect that protects our energy and honors our evolving values. A solo, peaceful walk in nature becomes a sacred ritual. Here, disconnected from the demands of the world, we reconnect with the quiet wisdom of our own soul, finding solace in our own company. Genuine joy resurfaces through a forgotten hobby, a rekindled passion that reminds us of the pure, unadulterated happiness that has always been waiting within. This is not just a pastime, it is a homecoming. Mindful meal preparation transforms a chore into an act of self-care. Each ingredient, each conscious step, nourishes not just the body, but the soul, embodying a life lived with intention. A gentle smile radiates from deep within, a quiet beacon of inner contentment. It is the profound peace that comes from aligning who you are with how you live. A silent promise kept to yourself, redecorating personal space mindfully, creating a sanctuary that mirrors our inner landscape. Every choice, every arrangement, reflects our true aesthetic, our calm, authentic spirit. With newfound courage, we choose the less traveled path, not out of rebellion, but out of fidelity to our own spirit. This is the profound freedom of trusting our inner compass above all else. We walk confidently towards an unknown future, not because we know the destination, but because we trust the guide within. Each step is an act of faith, a declaration of self-possession. We find like-minded people, creating genuine connections that nourish and uplift. These are the mirrors that reflect our true self, accepting and celebrating the authentic story we are unfolding. Our eyes now sparkle with a quiet determination and an unwavering hope. It's the light of a soul reawakened, ready to face the world with a renewed sense of purpose and a gentle, resilient spirit. The act of creating unique personal art becomes a profound expression of our inner world. This is not about perfection, but about pouring our authentic self onto the canvas of life fearlessly. We share our true opinions, vulnerable yet strong, knowing that authenticity invites genuine connection. The fear of judgment recedes, replaced by the profound power of living openly and honestly. The result is genuine, uninhibited laughter, a pure, resonant sound that bubbles up from the depths of a soul, finally at peace. It is the melody of a life lived for oneself, vibrant and free. We experience deep, peaceful sleep, calm and restorative. The worries of conformity have lifted, replaced by the quiet comfort of being truly at home within our own skin, finally at rest. We find joy in the simple act of enjoying sunlight and a warm drink. These small moments, once overlooked, are now savored, recognized as the precious threads that weave the fabric of an authentic life. Heartfelt connections with loved ones deepen, built on trust and mutual respect for true selves. The masks are gone, replaced by the vulnerable, beautiful truth of who we are, creating bonds unbreakable. Our work flows with meaning and purpose, no longer a burden, but a natural expression of our talents. It is labor infused with soul, a contribution that aligns with our deepest values, bringing true satisfaction. There's a lightness and freedom in our very body language, an unburdened spirit that moves with grace and ease. It is the physical embodiment of inner liberation, a quiet celebration of being genuinely alive. And finally, a peaceful sunrise contemplation, a moment of profound gratitude for the journey. The light on the horizon reflects the dawn within, illuminating a life that is truly, beautifully yours. We walk confidently towards the horizon, not a finish line, but an ever-unfolding story. The path ahead is uncharted, yet we embrace it with courage, guided by an inner knowing that is finally heard. A serene, contented facial expression reflects a soul at peace. This is the face of authentic fulfillment, the quiet, profound joy that comes from choosing to live a life aligned with your deepest truth. Our journal chronicles a self-discovery journey, a testament to growth, wisdom, and the courage to rewrite our own narrative. It reminds us that life is not just lived, but continuously created. Like hands tending a growing plant, we nurture our authentic self with care and patience. Each day, we cultivate the seeds of our true potential, watching our unique story blossom. This is the authentic life, found not in grand achievements, but in the small, vibrant joys of simply being. It is the richness of a life truly felt, genuinely experienced, and deeply, undeniably yours. Looking back on the path with a gentle smile, we see not mistakes, but lessons, not detours, but necessary explorations. It's a quiet knowing that every step led us closer to who we were always meant to be. Standing in an open landscape, a self-assured person embracing the boundless sky. This is the portrait of a soul, free, expansive, and utterly at peace with its own magnificent, authentic story.